Hello, and welcome to another Heart to Heart Talk. With me, I'm John Kuert, the interim pastor at Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania. I trust that your day is going well, your week is going well, and your life is going well. And I'm thankful for this opportunity to just share some thoughts with you each day through this little video. At church, I've been doing some studies in Solomon and have done a series. Last week, my message title was The Deadly Choices That Led to Solomon's Downfall. And Solomon did so well at the beginning. And it says in the scriptures that King Solomon was greater in riches and wisdom than all the other kings of the earth. But then, a little further on, a few chapters on, you find out that the Lord became angry with him because his heart had turned away from the Lord and he was serving other idols, the idols of his wives, 700 wives and 300 concubines. And so he started out well, but he did not finish well. That's an important thing for us all to think about. We all should want to finish well. And as we come to the end of our lives, as we come to later years in our lives, to not retire from things and just become couch potatoes and sit around and do nothing, or even worse, get involved in activities that are not even pleasing to the Lord after we started well. So we need to be careful what the choices that we make, and that's where Solomon just went off the rails. He got involved, and someone characterized the life of Solomon as thoughts, things, and thrills. Thoughts, things, and thrills. That was it with Solomon. He became wise he became very knowledgeable, but he had a lot of things. Just like us, we have a lot of things. Most of us have our houses filled with things. Of course, not anywhere near like Solomon had. But anyway, thoughts, things, and thrills. He just was always looking for thrills. And he knew better. God had appeared to him 2 times. He knew better. And yet he, little by little, compromised. And he knew some of the things that had been said prior to him. And Moses, and Moses told the people of God, listen, choose life so that you and your children may live, so that you might love the Lord your God. Listen to his voice. And Solomon knew those things. He knew what Joshua's challenge was to the people when he said, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And he said, choose this day whom you will serve, whether the gods your forefathers served beyond the river or the gods of the Amorites. And yet, even though Solomon knew those things and had 2 amazing times with God, when God appeared to him, he little by little compromised. He made the wrong choices. And I think that even we need to think about the choices that we make, not only at the beginning of our lives, but throughout our lives, and even more so at the end of our lives, that we don't begin to just coast, that we don't begin to just feel like, well, I've done my part. And I've heard this in churches. I've heard people that are retired, and they're asked to do something, maybe in the nursery, or teach a class, and they say, well, I put my time in, I did my part. Hey, you know what? If there's a need, fill it. Do something. Make that choice. Make the right choices to keep serving God. Sandy and I, we're keeping pretty busy as the interim pastors here at Alpha Assembly, and with our counseling ministry, and I drive a school van for Knox School District and Harvest Baptist Church, and uh, it just keeps us active, keeps us busy, and we're wanting to write a book this year, and reading books with our kids and our grandkids in our book club. So I would just say to all of you, make the right choices and choose life. Choose what God wants you to do, and live your life to the fullest, even to the very end. Live every day to the fullest, even to the very end. So that's my thought for you today, and I hope that it resonates with you and is a blessing to you. And I think if you heed those words, that it will bode well for you throughout all eternity. Well, thanks for joining me again, and we'd love for you to join us in person at Alpha Assembly on Sunday mornings, 499 Grand Avenue Extension in Clarion, Pennsylvania. We would love to have you some Sunday morning. 10:30 is the service time. Come out. You'll enjoy the worship and the message and the fellowship. All right. Have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.